Tonight, the Newton County Sheriff is home after a legal battle that stretched nearly 1 year. It took a jury in San Augustine County less than an hour to find Eddie Shannon not guilty of making a terroristic threat.
He was accused of threatening to shoot the county judge and commissioners last April. A grand jury indicted Shannon in July. If found guilty, Shannon faced anywhere from probation to 10 years in prison. KFDM's Haley Bull spoke with the sheriff today and joins us live in the studio. And Haley, what was the sheriff's reaction to all this?
Greg, the sheriff and his lawyers had maintained his innocence since the indictment. Now, after a long ordeal in the legal system, he says he's ready to get back to work. After the jury reached their verdict, we caught up with the sheriff as he headed home with family for the first time in many months without a legal battle ahead of him.
So the jury deliberated and it took them less than an hour. What's your reaction to their decision?
I was just so glad. I praise God that the truth come out, and I'm just very happy with the way the folks of San Augustine treated me.
And in your words, what exactly did happen that led to all of this?
Politics. Politics, politics. So that's all I can say, is this was all about politics.
And with the jury's decision, what does that say to you then and to the community, or what, in your words?
It should tell the citizens of Newton County that it was a bunch of made-up mess. So with that, I'm looking really forward to getting back to work, because there's a lot of good folks in Newton County that voted me in, and I'm ready to go back and be their sheriff.
And you were on leave, so when will you return to work?
I'm going to work tomorrow. No, I'm going to work tomorrow. So we'll see how it is when I get there in the morning.
All right. And what are your plans going forward then as sheriff?
I definitely have some changes to make. So I need to get in there and evaluate again, because it's been almost a year. So I have no idea what the department status is, because I've not been there. So, I can't tell you anything. So I'm going to have to get in there and go back in and do some audits and see where everything is.
Okay, and what do you want the citizens of Newton County to know?
I just want them to know that the sheriff's back. I'm tickled. I'm ready to be back. I'm ready to go back to work. And, and if the folks have said, if they've been unhappy with the past 9-10 months and they want to come see me, tell them they need to call me and come see me and talk to me about some problems if they've had any.
Okay, anything else you want to add?
No, I'm just glad this is over. It's been a long ordeal. It's been very trying for me and my family, but I thank God for every day, and I thank Him for today especially.
Shannon has been on paid administrative leave since shortly after the indictment. His chief deputy, who testified against him during the trial, was in charge of administrative responsibilities in the meantime. Now retired County Judge Truman Dougherty tells KFDM News, quote, "The jury spoke. I accepted that. It went through the system. That's the way the system works. The jury made a decision. The jury had to say. They had all the evidence. They made the call." Reporting in the studio, Haley Bull, 6 News Tonight.
Well, the not guilty verdict in the trial of Eddie Shannon has drawn more than 15,000 views and more than 50 comments. One viewer says, quote, "People had it in for Eddie because he told them how the cow was going to eat the cabbage." Another viewer writes, quote, "What a waste of tax dollars. Some people just have angry at new bosses." Another says, quote, "If there was ever a case of justice prevailing, it is this. Congratulations, Sheriff Shannon. Now it's time to get back to the business of serving the citizens of Newton County." And one more, quote, "People say things all the time about their bosses. These witnesses took his statement literally and tried to get his job. Glad the jury had some common sense and voted appropriately." To read more comments or offer one of